add-ons that I highly recommend. No particular priority. I'm just gonna go through the list. Let's start with Questie. So Questie puts quest objectives on the map. Normally, without Questie, this section would be completely blank, and you'd have to actually read through each of the quests and wonder, like, where the hell are they? And then, oh, northeast up the pond, there's some gnolls over here that you need to go kill for some embalming ichor and kill some Mongols and grave robbers. I did that quest already, so it's gone. The next one would be the mills overrun. Gather 5 notch ribs, gather 3 skulls. Whenever you get the quest with Questie, it'll pull up on the map where it's at and your progress through the quest. Recount over here on the bottom right is where I put mine. You can put yours wherever, just click and drag. It just shows you where you're at in your damage. I think it's really easy to use. Basically, you click this third tab and you can see like your overall damage, or your current fight, or you can even go back a couple fights and see how you did in those. You can reset with this 4th button right here. Do you want to reset the data, yes or no? And it'll start it all over, and then you can go kill something and see where you're at. It'll pop right up. You can set it to you right click the red tab, and you can actually see like damage done or DPS only. You can see healing done, damage taken, energy gain, etc. Scrap is a great one. So say you got a bag full of gray items, but you don't feel like going through it all, so you could just click this this little button right here, and it will sell everything that's not gear related, like your fractured canine sold for right here 48 copper. You could set that to be automatic or manual. It's up to you. Atlas maps and Leatrix maps. Normally the map is gigantic and it will take up your whole screen. With the Leatrix maps, it'll lower the screen usage, and it'll even take off the fog of war, and you can see where each individual place is that you haven't even visited yet. I think it's a really good add-on. Those 2 add-ons with Azeroth autopilot up here, you can click and drag and put that arrow or this section anywhere as you want. I like to keep it over here by my other quest. It just keeps you on track, and it turns in your quest automatically and accepts the next one. It'll even show you like what you should buy. So I should buy zombie skin boots because it sells for more than cold steel gauntlets. It'll set waypoints. You can choose to skip those waypoints, and then it'll just go straight to the quest. So go upstairs, pick up the Chill of Death. Hand in a new plague. so next would be vendor price. Normally you wouldn't see how much something is worth before you sell it. If you just mouse over the different things that you want to sell, if you just mouse over the things that you want to sell, it will show up on the bottom of that section, like sell price 179, 30 copper, 115. So I think that's a pretty good add-on too. Real mob health is a great one because normally classic WoW would not show health of the enemies, but if you have real mob health, you can actually see it if you mouse over right here. You can actually go to your interface options and combat. Names, enemy units. There we go. Let's go find another one. There we go. Yeah, so you go to interface, click on enemy units on for unit nameplates, and it'll display right here next to the level. Some others are like deadly boss mods for classic. Why should you get that? Well, deadly boss mods tells you when a boss is going to do something deadly, and you can prepare for it. Use a global cooldown for reducing damage incoming and stuff like that. Questie shows you where quest objectives are on the map. Recount, it's simple to use and to understand, and it shows you how much damage you're doing compared to others. Scrap or junk seller will sell your gray trash, and it can auto repair. You can turn off either feature. Classic cast bars is another one. So normally classic WoW doesn't show the cast timers or what they're casting, and this add-on will fix that, so you know what you can kick, interrupt, or pummel, whatever you need to. Auctionator and auctioneer are my personal favorites. I use auctioneer. It's not available with the Twitch app, so in the description below there is a link how to get auctionator. Really, all you do with auctionator is you click on the sell tab and then you click and drag, and it'll scan the auction house really fast and then compare to others, and then you can just click and drag straight over. It's super simple to use. I highly recommend it because it speeds up your auctioning process by tenfold. Like I said, with Atlas maps and Leatrix maps, it will give a detailed and smaller map. Azeroth Autopilot will give you a guiding arrow to quest to quest, what to turn in, when to turn it in, when to die, when to set a hearthstone, whatever you guys need. I think Azeroth Autopilot is probably my favorite of the list. Vendor price will show you how much junk is worth before you sell it. Real mob health shows you the enemy health, and it'll actually show you your party member's health. So I think these are a great start. There are more that you can get, but for now, start with those, and let me know what you find in the comments below. What are your favorite add-ons? And if I get 10 subs, I'll do a add-on tutorial video. Thanks for watching.